Assalamu alaikum everyone. I hope you all are doing well inshallah, and today in this next video I will be talking to you all about a surah that we all probably know, most of us know, which is Surah Ikhlas. Now this is probably the first surah that we all memorized as kids, and it's also one of our two favorite surahs next to Surah Al-Kawthar because of its shortness. Our parents helped us memorize this as a kid, and we still recite it as, big, in some cases big kids and adults to this day. But we should look at the context of the surah, not just because it's short, but we should look at it, why it was revealed, and its value and the translation of it. So first, let's take a look at the value. The Prophet, may the peace and blessings be upon him, he said that Surah Ikhlas, it's worth 1/3 of the Quran. Now that doesn't mean you read Surah Ikhlas 3 times and then you don't have to read any Quran. No. This means the 1/3 means like the blessings and the reward. This is what is meant by this Surah Ikhlas being worth 1/3 of the Quran. Next, why was Ikhlas revealed? Well, according to Majma al-Bayan, Imam Sadiq said, a Jew asked the Holy Prophet ﷺ to describe the identity or to relate the genealogy, meaning the family line of Allah. He remained silent and gave no answer for 3 days. The messenger angel then brought him this surah, and he ﷺ gave them their answer. In Al-Mizan it says that the pagans of Mecca asked this question as well. So this was in response to someone who was asking the description of Muhammad ﷺ's Lord. Because to some of the people back then, the gods, they had lineages and they had complexions and the way and different looks, since they were made by, sculptors, idols. Now that we know why it was revealed, let's take a look at the translation. So the first, Qul hu Allahu ahad, say He is Allah, one. The Qul in the first ayah means to preach and to tell that God is one and there is nobody else alongside Him. The second verse, Allahu Samad, Allah the eternal refuge. The Samad has many meanings, including all perfect, independent, the one who needs no sustenance, and many other meanings. And then the third verse, Lam yalid wa lam yulad, He neither begets nor was He begotten. This was in response to those who believed that God had children or God was a child Himself. Then the final verse, وَلَمْ يَكُنْ لَهُ كُفُوًا أَحَدٌ, nor is there to Him any equivalent. Nothing can be. This means that none of the traits and characteristics of Allah's creatures can be equivalent with Him. And in this surah, there are 2 names of Allah mentioned in here, and those are Ahad, which means one, and Samad, which in the translation that I found, it means eternal refuge, and those I explained above. And so hopefully we can love Ikhlas for the right reason. And inshallah, with this I close. I know this was a short video, but I really wanted to do a video on Ikhlas. And inshallah, I hope you all have benefited from this video. And if you could please share this with your friends and your family, so this way they may benefit from it. And inshallah ta'ala, until I see you next time, I leave you all in peace. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.